This is the new tripod I bought while I was in the US. One of the things I like is the center post comes out and becomes a 6-foot monopod. That's actually what I was at the store looking for, was a monopod when I bought the tripod. That's what we're using today. Here is our first attempt at finding the beach. We found some kids playing. We found a little section of the beach, and it's impassable. Up here, the high tide comes up and touches the buildings. So we go back to the street, walk down another 2 blocks. Now we think we've made it. We've come in. We're at the stage. The main stage is here. There are some vendors here. And we're looking around. It's looking good. Got a few people. The water's a little close. This high tide is really causing problems. But, you know, we made it, right? No. We turn, and sure enough, this is where they built the stage, and it is washed out for high tide. Remember I showed you they were digging with the bulldozers? It was to build this up. Time to try it again. We go back to the main road, and we find a path between 2 restaurants. 3rd time's the charm, right? Oh, we hope so. All right, we finally made it. We come out to the bigger portion of the beach where all the vendors are and most of the people. Now we are a little later than we wanted to be, so the boats are out now for the race. They leave in groups, and we got here right as the last group was leaving. But we're here more for the party. And speaking of party, here we go. That costume's got to be hot. I feel sorry for this cat. I really do, man. But we're going to get some pictures, get some video, and I'm going to give him a tip because too many people are taking pictures and not giving him a tip. He's got a big jar strapped to his waist to hold money, and not enough people are putting money in it. So it was fun. We chatted for a minute. I don't think it was really Mickey Mouse. Probably not even authorized by Walt Disney. But we're here for the party. The boats will be back later. Oh, here's one. They're towing one back. You can see the outriggers sticking up in the air where outriggers are not supposed to be. They usually run on the water. That's what they're for. They keep the boat from tipping over. There are 2 boats here. They are also broken. So there's been a couple accidents, and they're parking them off to the side. We're going to grab some brunch and wait for the boats to return. We picked a place at random. They seem to have a table for us, and they got lots of food. So we're ordering up some grilled chicken and some rice, and probably get something to drink while we're here. We're just going to wait for the boats to come back. You can't see much of the race anyway because they leave and then they come back. It's just kind of fun to be here when they go and you see them all heading out at once. But we'll be here to see them come back, so it'll be okay. What's for lunch? Grilled chicken. Here's the broken boat. Yeah, the whole front end snapped off of this guy. They must have hit something bad. Bad wind, bad wave, I don't know. There's the front of the boat. It's not where it's supposed to be. I really feel sorry for the ones that break down like this, because you know they put a lot of time and effort and probably some money into this, and they get out there and it breaks. But we did only see the 3 boats that are brought back. Looks like the rest of them, I guess, made it, or maybe they'll be towing somewhere back later. It's terrible, but it is interesting. While we were eating, the boat started coming back. I was going to run out and get a video of the first boat coming in, but honestly, I don't know who any of the people are in the race. So having the first boat coming back wasn't worth getting up and having my food get cold. But they're all coming in now. The first one came in about, man, it seemed like almost 10 minutes before boat number 2. Might have been 5. I wasn't timing it, but it felt like a long time. And then after the first 2, they just started pouring in, just in big groups. So there's a couple of them way out ahead, then everybody else kind of back there together. Seems like the way it usually works. But, oh, she got a video of me. How about that? There's my little monopod folded up. These sails are painted up a lot more, so I will be putting in a photo slideshow at the end of lots and lots of boats. I'll probably throw music on it because there's no reason to talk and say, look at all the cool boats. But everybody runs out, get pictures taken with them because everybody likes the painted sails. The Paraw Regatta is the largest sailing event in the Philippines. It is based on the Paraw, which is the double outrigger boat. I think they've said it's the oldest boat design in Asia. It used to be just a half-day race. Now it's a multi-day, multi-event. There's a whole big thing built up around it now. Different races plus other events like beach volleyball and stuff. Beauty contest, fishing contest, a lot of different stuff. Well, here's one that made it back on its own, but kind of tore up. They made it, but sails are in bad shape. Now, so the sails that I looked at were all just plastic tarps. I guess cloth is maybe too expensive. I don't know. I would think a good cloth sail would be sturdier. And I would hate to be climbing up there to work on that. Why, I just don't get paid enough for that. There are 2 classes of the boats, the 16 foot and below, and then 16 foot and above. Various materials. You can see the boats out of different things. Although we did have lunch, there's always time for snacks. They're making fish balls, and they are also heating up my quail egg quick. You have to ask. Usually they are quail egg. Sometimes they surprise you and put in chicken. Quail egg is better. And when Melanie and David saw me here, they decided it was time for some fish balls. We don't eat a whole lot of the different foods here. I enjoy them. We just don't eat. We try not to eat too much, and they don't spend too much of my money. We should have at least bought him some cotton candy, but we never saw a cotton candy vendor. But we snack a little bit along the beach. We have some fun, and we're going to stop here at Joe 3 Beach Resort for, hopefully, volleyball. But alas, they are in between tournaments, and we don't know when the next one starts. So we're going to check out the beach resort. They've got a big, nice room here you can rent out. Big activity hall. Looks really good. You can definitely see the Spanish influence on this activity room. This is actually a pretty nice resort. It looks like it's well maintained. We need to come back here another time just to see what it's like. It's called Joe 3, and so is our mayor, so I suspect maybe it's his, but I looked online for verification of that and could not find it, so I am unsure who owns it. While waiting for the next tournaments, they're doing a fun little event where people are blindfolded trying to serve the ball. It's kind of funny because really nobody can do it. I would have tried it, but I would have done just as poorly as they did. Fun. And luckily there's a Tandoy vendor. You can get a big glass of strawberry punch with rum for only 25 pesos, which is 50 cents. Fun was had by all. My wife was ready to leave. I thought about staying to try and get some video of the volleyball, but sorry, I did not. This ends another Paraw Regatta and a fun-filled day at the beach with rum. Enjoy your day in paradise.